Hello, Libra Scorpio Cusp. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying cure him in regards to the other person. Know the rules can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Death card, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying to end any defensive energy that has you overthinking, that has you mentally entrapped in your head. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. Yeah. Usually the Page of Swords is about communication, but here I feel like it's about facing the truth. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, I feel like there's an imbalance with you. You're trying to be logical and emotional at the same time as wanting to rebuild this connection. You can't do all that at once. You got to take one step at a time. You can't be in the energy of, you have to heal your emotions before you can be truthful. Move, kitty. With the fact, move, kitty, you cannot be there. I don't know what's wrong with her. Come on. You have to be honest with your emotions first before you can even think about seeing if you can rebuild. So what's another challenge? We have the Three of Wands, the Fool card, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like another challenge that you're facing when it comes to this connection is really expanding your mind towards thinking of a new beginning without this person. It's all about changing your energy. Again, there's that need to communicate with this person, but I feel like it's not the right time. What advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit's advice to you is that you have got to move towards a new stable beginning. Embrace a new stable beginning and find comfort with nurturing that stability. Spirit and God and the universe is offering you a new stable beginning in your life. But you're not even seeing it because you're so stuck on trying to communicate, wanting to communicate with this person a new beginning, wanting to rebuild this connection, but you still haven't healed your emotions. So you got to concentrate on yourself right now. What is the current connective energy? The recent past and a challenge. What is the current connective energy? We have Heart Song. In the recent past, we have conflicted. A challenge is misunderstood, and what needs to happen for you to find balance, we have longing. So let's get Heart Song. Heart Song. We have the Five of Swords along with the World card. I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying your best to embrace what's in your heart and anything that's betraying you or mentally defeating you. In the recent past, we have conflicted. We have the Five of Cups along with the Hermit card. I do feel like in the recent past, you both realized that it was time to really withdraw from any confliction that had you holding on to loss, grief, or regret. And why you're in this energy of really trying to embrace your emotions and heal what's betraying you. You want to end it. You both want to get over that defensive energy. A challenge is misunderstood. We have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like a challenge connectively is that you both are stuck in a misunderstanding. Instead of it's almost like you're not facing the truth, that it's time to get over it. You're still working on it. You're still stuck in some misunderstandings from this connection. And one of them might be that you're regretting the fact that you miss each other and you can't. You have got to create a stable foundation and isolate anything that makes you feel like missing somebody is bad. Missing somebody just shows that you had a good relationship. It just shows there were good times and there was love there. It's not a negative thing, especially if you were in a very long-term relationship. You know, when long-term relationships end, you have to reestablish a whole different life without someone, and that can be difficult. What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge right now? What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge? Your person's energy towards you is farewells. Their intention is mirror. A challenge is limit. And what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, we have unconditional. Let's get farewells. We have the King of Pentacles along with the Page of Wands. So I do feel like your person's energy towards you right now is they are trying to think of, it's almost like they are trying their best to gain closure and let go of any immature actions from this past connection that take away from their ability to be stable, to feel mentally stable. Their intention is mere reflection. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Their intention is to reflect on the confusion. It's almost like to let go of any indecisiveness they struggle with. You know, they're trying to reflect on how to move forward, on how to find peace with the past. And so when you struggle with something, it's hard to make decisions. So they're trying their best to get over it. A challenge is limit. We have the Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups. Yeah. You know, I feel like a challenge with your person, they haven't come through that breaking point that we all do when we're able to strategize ways of letting go of the past and opening up to new. They're still not at that point. They're still working on that. The things they're stuck in this past relationship. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have unconditional. We have the Ten of Wands along with the Knight of Wands. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to make a passionate effort to let go of the burdens or challenges they're holding on to that prevent them from moving forward. They have to love their self enough. Listen, you don't have to love anybody else but yourself unconditionally to get over negativity. You know, let me say that again. When you get to the point where you realize, and it's not blaming somebody for what they did, it's all about embracing how you feel about yourself. When you get to a point where you can love yourself enough to realize that you deserve happiness, you deserve peace, that's when you heal. And this is what your person needs to do. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages? Waiting on you to forgive me. I promise I will change. I do want you in my life. Is it too late? So, you know, your person, as they're seeking closure, they realize they do want you in their life. You know, whether it's as a friend or more, they definitely feel you're important enough where they want you in their life. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You know, I feel like as your person is being successful in letting go of the negativity, they're holding on to those, knocking those defensive walls. They do realize that they did some raw things to you, and they're waiting on you to forgive them for that. And they realize they want you in their life. With the King of Cups, this is all about mastering. You know, mastering emotions and mastering their courage to accept what it is they truly want. And they need you to know this, that they do realize they want you in their life. So let's get some near future intentions, actions, or changes. We have letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on, of vows, commitment, promises, and infidelity. Let's get letting go. Sorry, I had a little sneeze there. We have the Emperor along with the Five of Wands. I do feel like in the near future, your person is really going to work on trying to let go of any conflict that takes away from their ability to stand in their power, to take control of their emotions. And this is going to help them to really face what restricts their strength from healing from this past commitment. I do honestly think that your person, gosh dang, this cat. Sorry. She's just, sometimes she's okay, but if I put her at the door, she'll scream like a crazy woman, so I gotta let her in. So anyways, I do feel like in the near future, your person is going to try to find the strength to let go of whatever restricts them in negativity in this past commitment. Your person really wants to heal, and a lot of it has to do with the fact they want you in their life. And they know that the second time around, they have to be at peace. They have to, reconciling, even if it's just friendship, is hard. And so your person really needs to work on themselves, be at a place of peace, if they're going to offer or ask you to be back in their life again. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, along with the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person that's coming at you is someone that really is coming in. This person is coming in really stable and slow, and a lot of it has to do with them wanting to make sure they're making the right decision. They feel a lot of passion for you. There's definitely that attraction there, but they want to make sure that that's not all that's there. So they're going to take their time and see if there's more between the two of you, if there could be more between the two of you. What is their intention? We have the Hangman, the Ten of Swords, along with Ace of Swords. I feel like their intention is to make a clear decision to let go of any. So this is someone you went through a painful ending with, and their intention is to be truthful with you and try to change your perspective and hopefully help you to let go of anything from the painful ending you're still holding on to. So how will they see you? We have the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, they're going to see you as someone that their intuition is guiding them to help let go of any feeling of rejection or any challenges you're holding on to. What will they want the most from you? We have the Empress, the Devil card, and the Three of Cups. They want reconciliation. What they will want the most from you is for you to find comfort in them again and let go of anything that restricts you from building on a trust and friendship again. How will you see this person? We have the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone that you're going to try your best to make a decision not to isolate how you truly feel. What will you want the most from this person? You want long term. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So here's the thing. You are not going to be this person's in and out. If they want to be with you, if they want to work things out, you want them to know that you want long term. If you're going to take the time to work on reconnecting with this person, work on reconciliation, you want to be sure that they know you want this to be long term. So, what will the connective energy be? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, along with the King of Wands. I feel like connectively, you both are going to try to be successful and having the courage to move in a brand new direction, to really embrace the new. So what challenges will you face? We have the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, along with Ace of Cups. Yeah. I feel like being honest with your emotions, I feel like there were a lot of immature actions done on both of your parts. And so trying to figure out if the love you feel for this person is real is going to be a challenge with you. What's another challenge? We have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords, along with the Page of Swords. I feel like another challenge is your ego. You know, trying to cut that ego out that will block you from communicating your true feelings. You know, that's a common challenge when reconnecting. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Moon card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Spirit is advice is do not let fear of what happened in the past relationship prevent you from figuring out if this is the person you were meant to be with. You got to cut everything out. You know, you have to have an open mind. What else? We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, along with the Hermit card. Another piece of advice is you got to embrace how you truly feel. You know, have the confidence to withdraw from anything that takes away from your ability to embrace your true feelings. You know, you have to lead with your heart. You have to forgive and find compassion for your person if this is going to work. You know, you have to have confidence. If you're not at a point where you have that kind of love in you or confidence that this can work out, then maybe the reconnection isn't the right direction to go. You know, maybe reconnection isn't the right thing to do. So, near future, we have the Chariot. Sorry about my cat, my crazy cat, the King of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So if you both can make a decision to really try to get over the obstacles of the past, be logical, you know, expand your mind to the present moment. Really embrace, you know, the present moment and not let the past dictate how you deal with this connection. This reconnection could really work, but it's going to be a lot of work. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.